Hello guys, Jared Butler. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to take a look at my Tiger 2. But before we get into that, I just want to shout out KG Daniel and his new stop motion Rangoon. I did play a pretty minor speaking role in that stop motion, so go ahead and check it out and you might be able to spot which person I'm playing, but I won't say who it is. But it's pretty cool, and he's been working on it for a very long time, but it finally came out. So just I highly recommend going and checking that out. But anyways, back to the Tiger 2. This is my third Tiger 2 I've ever made. The first one I didn't really make myself. That was just a modification of Build Army's Tiger 2, which is hideously oversized by 135 standards. My second Tiger 2 is it's pretty similar to this. And that's the Tiger 2 Early. It's not called the Tiger 2 Porsche, by the way. It's actually called the Early because the turret was actually made by Krupp, and that's just a whole other can of worms that I'm not going to talk about in this video. But we're talking about this one. This is the late Tiger 2 with the main series production turret. This turret had a flat front, so it got rid of that shot trap, and it was just easier to build because when you're building a curve like that, it's just pretty difficult to do. And also this turret's better. I mean, the frontal thickness is 180 to 185 millimeters, while on the early turret it was only 100 millimeters. Sorry. But yeah, this is my take on the late Tiger 2. I'm sure you'll notice that the hull is a lot similar to my early Tiger 2, and it is. It's basically the same hull, except it has a lot of improvements under the hood. For one, it's much more stable. My first one, or I guess my second one, it looked good, but it was not that stable on the inside. I kind of neglected that. But on this version, while I was building turret, I just went ahead and updated the hull. I also added hatches for the driver and radio operator. So you could open the hatches up, but they're more designed to just look good. But they can function if you do want to put people in those. And also there's some periscopes on the front, just like the real Tiger 2. And what else do I say here? Well, another big thing I have to say here is the custom printing. So this is kind of, I guess you could consider like my second secret project or something. I did have, I think, 4 sets of these prints made, and I sold them off to people. I sold them to my friends, and I auctioned one off. So there's 3 out there, and this is one of them. And also the emblem here. This is not. Well, first of all, this livery is not necessarily historical. This Tiger 2 is from the 506th heavy tank battalion of the Wehrmacht. It's not electrician, and this unit did participate in the Battle of the Bulge. Although I could not find any reference material that showed any of their Tiger 2s in a winter camouflage. They usually just have them in like ambush camouflage. But Tiger 213 is historical to this unit, and it's red colored, and I'm losing my train of thought here. By the way, it's like 1 a.m., so I'm kind of running on fumes right now. But yeah, anyways, the turret number is red because This is the 2nd Battalion, and not the 2nd Battalion, the 2nd Company of the 506th Heavy Tank Battalion, and they had red. And also for their numbers, 2 means the 2nd Company, and 13 means the 13th tank of that company. So if you had 201, that's the 1st tank of the 2nd Company. 215 or 215, that means the 15th tank of the 2nd Company. And also the 2nd Company, I think I just said this, they had red as their color. And also the 1st and 3rd Company, they would have their own colors. And then there was the headquarters, which also had its own color, I think. But yeah, so this is semi-historical. I just kind of made it how I wanted it. And it does have the emblem on the front, which some German tanks did. I think some Tiger IIs did that as well, but I do not have any evidence that this unit did that on their Tiger IIs. Yeah, anyways, let me just go ahead and take this guy down. Alright, so here's the big boy. Doesn't really roll, but that's fine. I don't really care too much about it. It can be used for stop motions, which is all that I care about. The turret does go 360 degrees. If I can do it, it can, but this turret kind of gets blocked by some things on the side. But yeah, you can see it's in full behind right now. Let me reverse it to the other direction. But like I said, it kind of gets caught on the side here because of this this wire, or this hose, I guess. Also has tracks on the side of the turret. And I did talk about the front having some hatches for the crewmen. So you can see the hatches here. And they do open, although it is kind of hard to do and annoying, and I'm not going to do it because I'm a lazy mofo. And also, a really nice feature with this Tiger, and not much kind of Lego tanks have this in general, is the, and you can kind of see, it's a little fragile. The front is, it's not breaking apart, but it's just fragile, like one stud connections and stuff. But yeah, a really nice feature about this model is that the main cannon can completely traverse up and down very easily. And that wasn't really a design goal. That's just kind of a happy coincidence right there. And I gotta say, the thing I do not like about this model, and I would like to redo at some point, is the rear of the turret. So you can see there's kind of some gaps there, and it's not, I mean, it looks fine the way it is, but it's not the best. And it can definitely be improved. And for the future, if I do go back to this and I do this in a different camouflage or something, I'll try to improve it. And also, you may notice the numbers may not line up completely. That's just kind of my fault. When I was getting this printed, I should have been more clear with the positions of the numbers. Like this 3 should have been down a little bit more. But I didn't clarify that, so that's not really the printer's fault. That is my fault right there. But I don't mind. It still looks really good. What else do I want to say? Just kind of rushing through this video. Also, the commander's hatch does open, but I'm not going to do that because I'm lazy. And let's put some minifigs next to it so we can get an appreciation of the scale here. And by the way, this is 1/35th scale, as always. And actually, I'll get another thing, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So as a little comparison, I got my 251/1C out, and you can see they're pretty much perfectly in scale with each other. and I can kind of make like a cool little battle scene here. Let me get like the tiger. Yeah, let me make like a little convoy real quick. Yeah, I can see that. Oh my gosh, that is actually super cool. I should do this more often, just kind of playing with my models. And yeah, we'll just put like the infantry here, and you can see that they're pretty much vibing right now. And hopefully I can get some good shots here, and hopefully you guys like this. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. Basically just showing off my new Tiger 2. But I really like it. It's like one of, if not my most favorite vehicle right now. And I can't wait to do another version in the future. I definitely want to make like a summer version with the ambush camouflage. And by the way, I got these prints from BBG Forge. Hopefully I said that correctly. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.